folks, I'm going to tell you 5 quick facts about black bull markets. Now, did you know, number 1, they're New Zealand FMA regulated. Number 2, did you know they have a copy trading service where you can either be a signal provider or copy signals? And number 3, did you know they've got over 26,000 tradable assets, including Forex, crypto, stocks, indices, and even more? And number 4, did you know they offer 500 to 1 leverage? And number 5, if you open up an account today and trade 1 lot a month, they're going to give you TradingView Pro for free. Check them out, Black Bull Markets.
Hope you're doing okay this morning and your night was good. We have Noel here with us. Good morning, Noel. How are you doing today? So this morning we're gonna take a look at gold and see what it's doing. So as of our last stream, we've had determined that the overall bias of gold was short. So since last week, we've been seeing beautiful move down to our levels. And right now we are hoping to get that low. This was the month of June low. And we recently had July low taken out. I mean, it has been, it's at the July month low, and we also have the June's low down there as targets. If you watch my previous video in New York session, my previous live, you would see that we are expecting gold to drop significantly, probably come into this daily imbalance here. So good morning, Caesar. And that's the overall bias. And let's see here, let's drop a little bit down on the 1 hour. So as we can see on the 1 hour, yesterday we had a beautiful move down again after a little bit of retracement inside of Friday's range. As you can see here, that was our range for Friday. And we had a little bit of retracement inside the 25, in between the 25 and the 50% of this range, which is usually the case when price is having a clear bias. When we have like a clear bias, whether long or short, the new day usually retrace in between the 50 and the 25% retracement on the Fibonacci. But sometimes it does go back till to the 50 or 62 point, the 0.62 retracement. So on those days, you can expect less movement, less move. But when it only retraces to the 25% or in between the 25 and the 50%, you can expect a pretty beautiful range day, as we have seen here on yesterday, on Monday. And as for today, we have the previous day, yesterday's range. We are currently at yesterday's low. It didn't retrace kinda because yesterday's was a little bit of a versatile day. You could have profited if you were long in this price leg here, and you could have also profited if you take it earlier on during the Asian session. You could have gotten London Asian session. Asian was there, so London session. You could have gotten most of the move, the sell trade and then the buy trade during New York. So two beautiful trade yesterday, and it closed around that level here. So for yesterday, we had a range of, let me see here, very beautiful range. And as of today, we are at the low of yesterday. So we still expect down move, although we would have wanted to see a little bit of retracement since yesterday after the opening into the 50% here inside of this fair value gap here on the 1 hour, but nothing like that so far. We had a little bit of retracement there, but it didn't reach into the fair value gap that much. Let me see here. This high comes in at 1908.315, and this high comes in at 1908.320. Yes, it did dip a little bit inside of the fair value gap because the fair value gap is basically those three candles, this one, and this one. So we definitely had this high as the bottom line of the fair value gap, which was 1908.315, and this candle at 21, that was its high, it was 1908.320. So kind of 5 points inside of the fair value gap. So it definitely retraced into that fair value gap. Although we would have preferred a clearer retracement into the fair value gap where we can clearly see the wick here. But at this point, as we have had this retracement inside this fair value gap, although very little, we we shouldn't be seeing price going above this point, but that's just us saying what we think might happen. Price will do what it wants to do always. So as we're seeing here, it just took out yesterday's low. And if we go down to the 15-minute, it's been kinda choppy, very choppy. So let's see here. Let's take a look at our calendar, our news calendar, to see what's the day looking like and see what we can expect in terms of movements. So we had a little bit of news in GBP this morning, nothing in USD. We had Euro 5 a.m., but I don't think we have anything in USD this morning. Nothing at all in USD Tuesday. So at 8:30 we have Canadian CPI. That's mostly for, I believe, gas, oil. USD, nothing, nothing really important for USD here. We have some little news here, but nothing important in. Yes, we do have something here. So we are Tuesday, August 15th. Yes, we do have USD core retail sales, and yes, we do have news this morning at 8:30. So approximately 50 minutes from now. So we're gonna see. So I expect the move to get us some retracement because usually in the market, news are used to bring price to where it wants to go to its target. So Hopefully, we can see the news give us a little bit of retracement. I would enjoy seeing this high taken out that was entering the fair value gap just a little bit, seeing it taken out. That's to enter fully the fair value gap that was there on the 1 hour, and then after that, seeing the drop coming in. So that's basically our expectation here on gold. So if we're seeing here, was our London session. For yes, the market was very choppy, consolidating somehow, although dropping bit by bit, but very choppy. Nothing clear at all here. So we have that was our London session. So we are currently inside of London session ranges. I have the high here and the low here. We're still at the lower end of this range. And we could consider this relatively equal highs here as liquidity. All those highs are liquidity. But I would be more inclined to see this price be taken out. And also, as I mentioned, this wick above here this week, but we might not see a movement till up this week here, but that's still possibility. So price haven't shown his end yet. It hasn't told us anything precise yet. So let's take a look at UJ here. So that was a trade that I took this morning on UJ as I was seeing some. I mean, it's not a live trade. I was just demo trading. I also demo trade. Sometimes the market doesn't give you clear indication, or you don't want to be risking any real money in the market or risking any challenge in the market. So you see a trade, you might not want to stick it live, but you do take it to actually feel have the feeling and see the outcome play out without having anything in the game to lose. So as you can see here, market average swing high here, and it kind of reverse as it's taking out this low here, market structure shift here, and we could see a first leg up. That's the first after the market structure shift, we have this first leg up here, a retracement to go deeper down, and I decided to take a short trade here at the second leg here when it retraced back again. Usually when you see this formation, market structure shift here, and then you get a first strong leg down, that clearly indicates that the market has shifted in its course. As if we measure here from this high here, to this low, it was almost a 50% retracement. But as I said, when price wants to go in a certain directions, it doesn't want to retrace that much. And as we've already had this market structure shift here, we don't need to see price reverse, not reverse, but retrace deeper. It could, but we don't need to have that. So this market structure shift here, and we can see here that the move up here reaches into exactly the level of the break in structure. So this confirms our break in structure and our market overall directions that is going down. And as we're seeing this movement up, even before getting our entries, we are trying to determine where our low hanging fruit is, where our take profit levels would be. And as of this range from this low here to this high, we have the equilibrium around here. So we are currently below equilibrium, and this is a discount. And inside of this discounts array, we have this low as our target. So it might not go dip down below. As we have seen here, it has already taken this candle out as it has dipped a little bit um, below its body. So the wick here is lower than the body of this candle. So it kind of have taken this candle out already. So we would like to see it reach our take profit here, which is above the 50% of this wick, which is its consistent encroachment. So but looking at UJ, as we have mentioned in our previous live during Asian session, it was definitely bearish, and um, we have predicted or we have seen all this move coming since this port. I have told you that it would have taken out this high as price was heavily bullish. It took out this high, and in the same day it invalidates this up close candles here that was that might have uh, been used as as a resistance area, as the up close candle here. It invalidate those, and we see here it closed above this candle. That's again, it's another indication that price wants to go higher with force. And there, after taking out the high of this up close candle, our next logical target was this high, because we know liquidity is above hold highs and hold lows, and also in between ranges where we have imbalances for value gaps, and also where we have up close candle, down close candle at before a big move happened. So as we can see here, we have this up close candle. Why are we considering it as a strong area of resistance? Because it printed immediately before a big move down. That as a displacement in it. As you can see, the candles were big candles, not just little candles, big candles, and we have displacement. And one of the indication of displacement is fair value gap. If you have a price leg that prints big candles, bigger than usual, and it has a fair value gap in it, that's a good area of displacement. That's a good indicator of displacement in price. So as we have this, all this in the leg price, this candle becomes even more important then. But as we are seeing here, as we knew that price has been bullish and was strong in the bullish trend, so we expected it to find a little bit of support here. So if we were bullish, that means we have been long since down there, let's say at the beginning of this candle. So we could have had a target inside of this up close candle here. And as we are seeing, when it take our take profit, as we are seeing that it closed above this candle high, we definitely would have be interested in continuing taking longs as we have a next target, next logical target here that would be this high. And the next day, it didn't take the target, which was this high, which is understandable because it was, if I recall, it was a Friday, and also it was after a big range day. As you can see, the candle started around here and it moved up. So that was a very, very big range day. So after big range days, we shouldn't expect that much of a move or reaching our target that was pending right after a big range day. That's not to be expected. So it's okay. So after seeing that, we are still bullish and still expecting this target to be taken out here. So as you can see, the next day we had a deep retracement. That was Monday, yesterday. We had a big retracement and then we pushed up here and take out this target and even further. So overall, we know that USD is bullish, although we might see a little bit of retracement right now. I'm not saying it's going to happen today or tomorrow, but we might see a little bit of retracement as price has been moving up quite nicely. We might see a little bit of retracement, but I'm not sure yet because as you can see here, we have a big fair value gap. It was an imbalance here on Thursday, August 10th. And this candle is about, I would say, I don't think it's gonna go deep inside of this candle. It's probably gonna create another uh, imbalance inside of this candle. So after taking out this high here, we might be seeing a little bit of retracement where price is going down to take liquidity again, and then allowing other traders that missed the initial move to get in a position and then push back up again. And I don't know if you follow US30, you would see the same thing on US30 as it did all this um, time. It has been doing this since I believe that was March, around March. It take off and it reaches there before taking out these highs. It dropped and did a little bit of retracement inside of a fair value gap imbalance here, but it didn't dip really into it. So it pushed back up and get back down. It did another push back up, but this time it didn't take out the previous highs, which might have been considered as a reversal, but not, because if we go even further, we would have seen that price has had a really high, a big retracement here in March, and was definitely pushing higher if you would have gone to the weekly or the monthly time frame. So price has pushed up, down, up until it take out this high. And after taking out this high, it reverse, no, sorry, not reverse, but retrace. It retraced down there to grab liquidity here, here, all those to grab liquidity before finally pushing up, taking out completely, and taking out this high. So you see, after taking out this high here, it did retrace again to take out liquidity and stuff. Although this might be uh, a high at this point, it might want to go a little bit down below, but we're not sure yet as we're in August. We would have to wait for September to definitely get a read on what US really wants to do for the rest of the year. It might want to go higher as well. So this is definitely our overall read on those pairs. Gold is bearish, UJ is bullish, and US30 is, I don't know. Because at the time, at the moment right now, US is it doesn't have a clear directions. I believe that NFP was going to definitely have, I mean, have it live its range. It was in between a range, and then the NFP take out the high of the range. So it was definitely a fake out and then get back into the range again. So I believe NFP or I believe it was CPI data. I believe those news would have been a catalyst in taking it out of the range and giving it a final direction, final bias overall. But still, we are seeing consolidation. We are seeing weird market movements. That's not coinciding with what we want to see. We want to have clear momentum, whether bullish or bearish. But US30 currently is not offering that. Although that's not preventing anybody that's know how the market that knows how the market work to take a trade, whether a buy or sell. It offers both directions, and usually in these markets when they are consolidating like that, it usually allows you to, I mean, most people, I would say, like me, it usually gives you more possibility to take a trade. Any entry, tag zone is asking if we have any entry. So far, we don't have any entry. As I have shown, we had a trade on UJ this morning, but it's late in the game right now. It was earlier this morning. The first entry was there at 5:15, the second entry at 6:15, 1 hour apart. So that's where that was the trade. I mean, if I was in from this point on, I would have already cut the trade because as we know, UJ is bullish. UJ is definitely bullish. So right now I am dropping my stop loss here, adjusting the stop loss here because of if price is bullish, I know that it wants to go up overall. And it already did 1, 2, 3 leg down. And if price comes to take out this high here, that would have meant that it's want to reverse. I mean, continuing in its direction. And also, we have already seen this um, down close candle. It has already dipped a little bit below this down close candle here. So that's where we're taking our stop loss into profit here. So like that, if price wants to reverse, it's gonna take us out. I mean, that's okay. It was not like a live trade. It was a demo trade. So with this entry here, if I was going to take it live uh, on a challenge, on the challenge, for example, we would have an entry here or here. Stop. would have been above this high here and take profits around this level here, 1 to 1.5 inside of this down close candle. So that would have been the trade. So we would have already been out, because when you are taking trade counter trend, it's better to not be greedy and just take what you get. And as you can see here, price seems to be reversing. Why? Because when price is not reversing, it tends to do one thing: take out highs and take out lows. Like for example, this candle here, this down close candle, you take out one, two, three, four, all these candles lows. But as you can see, this candle, the green candle before the black candle here, it didn't take out this candle here, but just entered into this fair value gap here. So this candle didn't take out the low of this candle. So it that with the fact that we are in a bullish market, we enter the down close candle, gives me an indication that market might want to continue in its initial direction here at this point. On golds, we haven't had any entries because, as I've shown you already this morning, gold is choppy. And I don't want to be in a market like this. Also, we have at 8:30, we have a news. Gold is definitely choppy since yesterday, as you can see here. Week, 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 week. Lots of weeks. No clear directions for gold. I mean, not directions, as we know, overall gold is bearish. But for the day, gold hasn't given us much. As you can see here inside of the London session, in between 3 and 4 this morning, gold didn't really do much. Besides taking this liquidity down here, you could have entered a long position here, targeting this, I mean, first this high and this high that it didn't take out. But that's obvious because when you're in a bearish market, expect your TP2 not to be taken out. Just go for TP1. Like for example, in this range here, if you're going long, your first target would be this high, which is a swing point. Swing is when you have an high where the previous high is lower and the next high is also lower than the high. So that would have been your first target and you would have gotten a beautiful trade here. But besides that, we haven't have any interesting price delivery. Here at 7:35, we had the fair value gap inside of that. But price is so choppy, and as you can see, it take like one candle, one, two, three, four, five candle, and within five candle, it doesn't even reach. Let me see here, from this to this, we have like 267 points, not much. And as you can see here, a lot of up and down move, up and down move. I would advise anybody to be in this market right now. As you can see here, we could consider this as a retracement inside the London session range between 3 and 4 with this low, with this high. It gives us a retracement to the 50%. But as we know, we'll have at 8:30 this morning, we have news, core retail sales news, red folder news. So we're waiting to see what's the news gonna provide us. And as you can see here, we have been taken out by the on the UJ trade. So I believe right now it's reversing to its original course, which was buy bullish.
You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain. Pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane. Pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and Expect nothing less, you check as I'm chess, what's happening next, yeah. He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson, he got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession, all in his possession. You got their attention, I'll leave an impression and take a redemption. Just kill no discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression, oh! You could try to play it, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me. So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place, I want to be first.
And as you may know, guys, trading is not always about getting an entry or taking a trade. Sometimes you have to sit on your ends and wait until the market show its ends. As of this morning, we also have news, so even more we have to wait for the news and see how it reacts and see how it help price moves in the directions it wants to move. In the meantime, we're just watching the market and listening to some good music.
I feel nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle just to be me. Had to rise up just so they could see me. Did what I had to do just to feed me. And what was left over I put towards my dreaming. But the only thing in life that has meaning are the things you gotta work for, believe me. Take into your hands a plan, your own hands can land your own brand. And damn, I feel like no one takes accountability. They want the credibility, convincingly unwilling to put in the hours it takes to get some power. Don't be fucking sour, take a cold shower. Scream until you're louder, work until you're prouder. And all the doubters, they're just your downers. I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown. I'm just telling you to fight for your dreams, but it's not what it seems. Man, it's hard to be seen when everybody wants to be king. Yeah, they all wanna ring, yeah, we all wanna be free. So show me what you got, what you bring, how you fight in the ring, how you take a fucking swing. Do you got heart, are you mean? Got some scars, got some needs, are you willing to go bleed? I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown. I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown, get in my way and to be put down. It ain't your place, all this my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now. I'm losing it, the noose it fits, I'm losing shit. A stupid myth, you choose to live or choose to dip. You choose to fight or lose your grip and lose a gift. Oh,
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing
Aruva is saying uptrend. Yes. UJ is definitely bullish if you're talking about UJ.
there's no mercy in this world, just hunger thirsty persons in different versions. Each new update, that shit worsens. Why? Pull back the curtain and you'll see
As we can see here, price did we have the down close candle here that was printed at 7:30, and it was the high was violated here, which validates it as an order block. And as we can see here, price dipped down below and return into it. This is also confirmation of our price shift. So we could definitely, we should definitely see price move up there without any issue. Maybe the news this morning gonna give it a little bit of push, or maybe not. News might go down there to take liquidity if it doesn't push up. if I were to give my expectation for the news, it would be that it might bring gold a little bit up there to grab some liquidity before dropping to its target, before returning into its course, which is bearish. And the inverse for USD JPY. On USD JPY, we might see a dip down below before continuing going up. We might see a dip down below before continuing going up. So 5 minutes from the news now. So let's see. Like if I were to take a trade before the news, the most logical levels to take to put your stop loss would be here, but I wouldn't be okay with the idea of putting my stop loss here. As you can see, we have 1, 2, 3 lows. And that's definitely not a good look for news, as there's a lot of liquidities down there. Two minutes from the news, we'll see how it goes. As you can see, gold is still playing around. Playing around. Nothing much on gold.
Try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me.
Looking for change, looking for pain. Pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane. Pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and Expect nothing less, you check as I'm chess, what's happening next? Yeah. He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no
And
coming in
here
second.
it is.
His life is a lesson, he got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I'll leave an impression and take your redemption. Just kill no discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression.
You could try to play it, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me.
So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place. I wanna be first, work till it hurts. Dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions and the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off, I'ma break off from the weak minds. They can stay soft, you can change lives, you create thoughts. Never waste time, you got one shot, you got one life. Better pop off, what do you like? Make a dream job, no 9-5, no mean boss. Just my life and free thoughts.
You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me.
I feel nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle just to be me. Had to rise up just so they could see me. Did what I had to do just to feed me. And what was left over I put towards my dreaming. But the only thing in life that has meaning are the things you gotta work for, believe me. Take into your hands a plan, your own hands can land your own brand. And damn, I feel like no one takes accountability. They want the credibility, convincingly unwilling to put in the hours it takes to get some power. Don't be fucking sour, take a cold shower. Scream until you're louder, work until you're prouder. And all the doubters, they're just downers. I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown. I'm just telling you to fight for your dreams, but it's not what it seems. Man, it's hard to be seen when everybody wants to be king. Yeah, they all wanna ring, yeah, we all wanna be free. So show me what you got, what you bring, how you fight in the ring, how you take a fucking swing. Do you got heart, are you mean?
Yeah, definitely.
Are you willing to go bleed?
Big drop here on gold.
God, they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown. I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown. I feel like I'm losing my mind, 'cause
Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown, get in my way and to be put down. It ain't your place, all this my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now. I'm losing it, the noose it fits, some losing shit, a stupid myth. You choose to live or choose to dip, you choose to fight or lose your grip and lose a gift. Oh.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
Yeah. There's no mercy in this world, just hunger-thirsty persons in different versions. Each new update, that shit worsens. Why? Pull back the curtain and you'll see the different vermin. We all have different burdens that all seem to cause disturbance. Yo, so do me a favor, don't treat me like a neighbor. Don't need the different flavors of your problems just to savor. I've got my own issues, I need a comb to get through. Don't need to groan with you, just go get your own tissue.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
That's it, the end of the song. Next time you'll sing along. Trust me, there's nothing wrong. I just need to carry on, cause society's a myth put there to make you sit. Listen to what they give. Don't ask questions, shut your lid. Yeah, don't ask questions, shut your lid. I need to run away from this and go get off the grid. Feel like my brain is overloaded, man, I'm losing it. Don't let them tell you what to do, man, they don't know shit.
Yeah, definitely a great move buying that pullback. But be careful because I still believe that gold is going down. So definitely, guys, it was a great laugh. As I said, trading is not always about taking a trade, entering a trade. It's also about watching the market, watching what it's doing, and not be in the market in those conditions. As we are seeing a lot of wicks here, I've said that this morning. It's no market conditions to be in. But if you want to see the difference from today and yesterday, you could see this clean price action. At 8, we had this big move down and we had this imbalance. At 8:45, it returned into the imbalance and we had a push back down again. At 10, it gives us a big move up. And you can see like the clear price action here. We don't have a lot of wicks, but those candles here differently from yesterday um, trading. You can see the ranges overlap almost all of them. We have a lot of wicks, so that's no market condition to be in. And I hope you have a good day for the rest of the day. You still have the 10 a.m. to 9:30 open. We can see some corrections, some beautiful trades in 9:30, and we also have the 10 to 11 and also the afternoon session that I usually trade on indices, Nasdaq or mini S&P. But definitely, guys, be careful in the market today. I mean, for myself, I will not be trading today. Probably this evening around 7:45 for Asian session. You will have me live on the platform again. But for this morning, I'm not gonna take any trade. Seeing how the markets is moving, so I'm not interested in taking in being any part of this. So hope you guys have a wonderful day, and thank you again for tuning in. Have a good rest of the day. See you tonight. Bye bye.